In today's digital age, the omnipresence of cell phones has sparked a heated debate within and outside of education. As indispensable as these devices have become in our daily lives, their role within the classroom remains controversial. On one hand, cell phones offer unprecedented access to information and learning tools. On the other, they pose significant distractions and potential disruptions to the educational environment. This video will explore the complexities of this issue, examining how various states are addressing the use of cell phones in schools, the challenges they face, and the implications for students and educators alike. Join us as we delve into the multifaceted world of cell phone policies in education, beginning with an overview of how the pandemic has influenced this ongoing debate. The debate over cell phone use in classrooms has become a national issue with far-reaching consequences, extending beyond the immediate impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. While the pandemic certainly played a role in accelerating the integration of technology in education, it has also highlighted deeper, long-standing issues surrounding the use of personal devices in educational settings. 3 years after returning from school closures, we still face the complex task of recalibrating our approach to technology in schools. The pandemic-driven reliance on digital tools has created a new set of expectations and habits that are proving difficult to reverse. Students have become accustomed to having constant access to their devices, and many parents have grown used to being able to contact their children throughout the school day. This situation has created tension between the benefits of technology in education and the potential distractions and disruptions caused by students' unrestricted cell phone use on school campuses during the school day. Educational leaders across the country are now grappling with how to strike the right balance. Several states have taken action to address this issue. In 2023, Florida became the first state to pass a law banning students from using their phones during class time. This legislation, introduced by Republican state lawmaker Brad Yeager, has become a lighthouse for other states considering similar measures. The law passed unanimously in both the Florida House and Senate, demonstrating strong bipartisan support for addressing the issue of cell phone use in schools. Florida's approach is seen as a model due to its comprehensive nature and the speed with which it was implemented. Other jurisdictions closely watch the state's experience as they consider their policies. Governor Kathy Hochul has proposed statewide legislation to ban cell phones in classrooms. This move reflects growing concerns about cell phones' impact on student learning and engagement. New York's approach is particularly significant given the state's large and diverse student population and influence on national education policy. The proposed ban is part of a broader effort to improve academic performance and reduce school distractions across the state. California has taken a multifaceted approach to the issue of cell phones in schools. Governor Gavin Newsom has been instrumental in pushing classroom cell phone use restrictions. In addition to the governor's efforts, the state legislature introduced Assembly Bill 3216, appropriately named the Phone-Free School Act. This bill aims to establish guidelines for restricting cell phone use during school hours. California's approach is notable for its attempt to balance the benefits of technology in education with the need to minimize distractions and promote focused learning environments. Texas. Unlike some states, Texas has given individual school districts the authority to set cell phone use policies. This approach reflects the state's tradition of local control in education matters. It recognizes that different communities may have varying needs and preferences regarding technology use in schools. By allowing districts to tailor their policies, Texas aims to accommodate the diverse needs of its large and varied student population while still addressing concerns about cell phone distractions. Indiana passed a law resembling Florida's, prohibiting students from having cell phones on their person during the school day. Louisiana enacted legislation to restrict cell phone use in schools, joining the growing trend of states taking action on this issue. South Carolina incorporated a ban on cell phone use into its state budget, demonstrating an alternative approach to implementing such restrictions. Pennsylvania and Delaware have passed laws or are considering legislation restricting cell phone use in schools, showing the spread of this trend across different regions of the country. Minnesota, despite being a traditionally more liberal state, has also passed a law addressing cell phone use in schools, indicating that this is not strictly a partisan issue. Ohio has joined the list of states taking action, further demonstrating the widespread nature of concerns about cell phone use in educational settings. Virginia took a unique approach, with Governor Glenn Youngkin issuing an executive order to establish cell phone-free education policies. This order requires state agencies to create guidelines for schools to adopt, showcasing how different branches of government can address this issue. The implementation of these bans varies widely across the country, from complete prohibitions during the entire school day to restrictions only during class time. Enforcement methods range from confiscation and cell phone jails to lockable bags and wall-mounted storage systems. However, the effectiveness of these bans remains a subject of debate. While teachers and administrators support limiting student access to cell phones during class, parents and students have more divided opinions. Some parents appreciate the reduction in distractions and bullying. In contrast, others worry about emergency communication and the potential benefits of technology in learning. Students' reactions are equally varied. Some appreciate the improved focus and social interaction. Others feel the bans are paternalistic and fail to address more pressing school issues. The lack of rigorous research on the outcomes of cell phone bans in schools is a significant concern. While some studies suggest modest reductions in cyberbullying, concrete evidence of improved academic performance is lacking. This uncertainty highlights the need for a more holistic approach to technology use in education. As educational leaders continue to navigate this complex issue, they must leverage any legislation to develop nuanced policies that balance the benefits of technology with the need for focused learning environments. Invest in professional development to ensure teachers effectively manage technology in their classrooms. Work closely with parents to establish clear communication protocols that don't rely solely on students' devices. Encourage critical thinking about technology use among students, helping them develop healthier relationships with digital tools. Stay informed about emerging research on the impacts of cell phone use in educational settings. Remain flexible and willing to adapt policies as technology and educational needs evolve. While education is still determining exactly how this issue will ultimately be resolved, it is clear that educational leaders will continue to play a vital role in shaping policies and practices around cell phone use in schools. By taking a thoughtful, evidence-based approach and fostering open dialogue among all stakeholders, educational leaders can work towards solutions that enhance learning while addressing the legitimate concerns surrounding technology use in education. As we wrap up our exploration of the cell phone debate in classrooms, let's take a moment to summarize the key points discussed. We began by examining the impact of the pandemic, which accelerated the integration of technology in education, making cell phones an essential tool for many students. However, this shift has also introduced new challenges, including distractions and potential misuse. We then delved into how different states are addressing this issue. Florida's legislation focuses on strict regulations, while New York is proposing a balanced approach. California emphasizes the importance of digital literacy, and Texas advocates for local control, allowing districts to tailor their policies to their unique needs. Other states are also taking varied actions, each with its own set of strategies and regulations. Implementation and enforcement remain critical, as do the diverse opinions and ongoing debates among educators, parents, and policymakers. Research has shown mixed outcomes, highlighting both the benefits and drawbacks of cell phone use in classrooms. As educational leaders, it's crucial to consider these findings and develop policies that support both learning and responsible use of technology. In conclusion, the debate about cell phones in classrooms is far from settled. It's a complex issue that requires thoughtful consideration and a balanced approach. As we move forward, let's strive to create an educational environment that harnesses the power of technology while minimizing its potential downsides. Thank you for watching.